Ooh, oh, ooh, oh. Ooh, oh, 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 yeah. I'm excited to chop it up. What's up to the people? Welcome to the live show. It is a beautiful Wednesday late night live. Why is it on Wednesday? Because tomorrow is Moneyline Thursday, special late edition of the show. Mike Finch is in Hawaii right now. The guy's living it up. I don't know. He's fucking doing hula hooping and dancing over in Hawaii and shit on the ocean. So shout out to him. Hello to the Finch. We'll be doing Moneyline tomorrow night. So the most badass show in all of MMA goes down tomorrow night. But we got some badassery to cook up here as well. We're going to recap I guess we're not really recapping the card it has, but we're going to go over the picks. We'll recap what we've already discussed as far as predictions go. And then we're going to obviously talk about this new fight on the card, which is actually a pretty cool matchup. Michael Aswell, Bolaji. We'll bullshit and banter about all things MMA. I want to elaborate more so probably in a video format, maybe tomorrow, about this UFC on Netflix deal, which is major news. Obviously, it's not officially on Netflix, but I would assume that has to be the leader. And I'll predict that the UFC is most likely heading to Netflix with the recent scrubbing of all of the ESPN Plus fights, which I told you guys about that earlier in the week, because you can't find fights on ESPN Plus anymore. You won't. And it's actually kind of a beautiful thing, because Netflix is going to be way better. I can feel it. But hello to everybody. What is up? I want to be called 189J today. Your boy's getting fucking lean, all right? I'm locked in. I'm loaded up. I'm ready for the thunder. We got an updated prediction show. We're also going to be bringing some members on stream. So this is going to be a pretty special one. I feel like this is going to be a pretty special late night live. I got a good feeling we're going to have some savages hopping on in. Shout out to the people. What's up, everybody? You're lighting one up for the late night live crew. Well, shout out to you, Cody Marmon. Let's get it. UFC Casual. It's good to have you back as a member, my friend. W to UFC Casual. What a savage. Let's go. Thank you, guys. Alex coming on. That's funny, bro. I was thinking about reaching out. I don't know if he wants to, though. He's chilling. He might not. If he does, it'll be a surprise, man. Gustafsson making his UFC debut will be the first fighter to wear a UFC debut patch. Result of a new partnership between the UFC and Tops. I like the UFC debut patch. I think that's kind of cool. Thoughts on Jones' petition being at 129K? I think it's pretty awesome that the fans have, decided to sign that petition. Like, yo, strip Jones, but the UFC doesn't care. There could be 1 million signatures. The UFC, I don't think is going to listen, because I think the fight with Tom Aspinall will come to fruition. Aussie. What's up, Breaking Bud? I'm drinking some root beer, bro. Zero sugar root beer. Hit the likes. Yes, hit the likes, people. We need 100 likes tonight. 100 likes is the goal for tonight's stream. This is, a nice live discussion about all the fights. It's a prediction show. It's a breakdown show, but it's your time to shine. The members are going to be joining the stream. All right. So things are going to be pretty good. I'm looking forward to all this shit. You secretly been watching the lives all day at work. Let's go, Stormy Normie. Let's get some water in me. It's like a warm-up, UFC will know what they're doing and what's going on more than we do, or those signing the petition, so it doesn't mean much. I mean, I think it's more just like interesting to see the fans, in protest against Jon Jones. The UFC is not going to be backed up in a corner by the fans, but I do think it's cool seeing the petition take off and shit. But ultimately, I'm pro Jones Aspinall happening, and I believe that it is going to happen. I don't think that Jones is bailing on that fight. I feel like the UFC is going to end up paying, and we're going to end up getting one of the most badass fights of all time. It would be beyond the fumble of the bag for the UFC if they don't get that fight cooking up. Beyond the fumble of the bag. Way beyond the fumble of the bag. It would be an atrocity if they don't get that fight cooked up. I hope that they do. My fingers are crossed tightly. Bro. And I feel like it's going to happen. I'd be surprised if the UFC doesn't pull out all the stops to create that spectacle. Hey, haven't been catching the lives, but still watching the vids. Keep killing it, lad. Thank you, UFC Casual. I appreciate you at least tuning into the vids, but I'm glad you're here for this live, bro. Shout out to you, my brother. Shout out. It is good to be back, Big Play Nate. We're back on top. Aswell and Oki, we'll talk about the fight in a second. You think you need to start penalizing fighters for pullouts more severely? Seems like last few cards this year have been crazy with pullouts. What can you do, though? If a guy gets injured, now he should be punished for it. You know, it's not necessarily his fault that he got hurt. I mean, if you're fighting for a belt and pull out the day before, you should be punished by not getting another title fight for a while. UFC has their deadlines on the Jones-Aspinall fight. And I feel like the UFC will make us proud. I just got a good feeling about it. I don't think the UFC is going to let us down and not deliver with this Jones-Aspinall fight. It'd be a massive fail. Oh, yeah, your punishment is Gamrot. You just got to take on a guy who's going to wrestle you all night. Fucking drive you nuts. In the Middle East, too. Armin didn't get a doctor's clearance. Wait, so you're saying he didn't get a doctor's clearance to pull out? So you're saying Armin pulled out by choice, but not like the doctors forced him out. That's interesting. I see AJ in the UFC at 185 walking out to Riptide winning a belt in New Jersey with Joey Diaz cornering him with Finch, the butt clinch. That's fucking hilarious or not off. Holy shit. That would be some legendary shit. That would be a legendary moment for the channel. Hey, listen, we might make it happen. What's up, Slippery Bananas? I'm chilling, bro. I'm excited to chop it up about this card, man. I'm excited to discuss some things. I'm about to get into it in just a second. I'm not excited to talk about the first fight of the night, but we're going to have to. So, you know, for fights I don't really give a shit about on this card and fights that I think you guys won't really give a shit about on this card, I'm not going to sit here and like discuss for an hour. I'm just going to give a quick rundown, which essentially, I'm telling you, the first fight of the night is one of those fights. I don't really, you know, I don't give a shit. Yeah, 90 seconds. Exactly. Listen, the fights that don't matter are going to be quick hitters. Bono. I'm from Italy. Brother, I'm from Italy. So what is this number one thing? Stormy Normie has a crown, number one. What does that mean? Doug has a number two. What is that? I just noticed that on the stream. What is that? I love fist fights, but holy shit, I can't get behind this card. Nah, this card is shit. It's an off week. It's an off week with fights. Dr. Paula honestly sounds way better than a fighter just choosing. Exactly. Boom. What's up, trading champ? Good to see you, big dog. Here comes the motherfucking boom. All right. Get your votes on in. I want to start this show. All right. I'm ready to get cooking up. We're going to get it started in just a second. Let me bring up the tail of the tape. And let's start it off with the ladies. Rayani dos Santos versus Elise Ardelean. I believe that Rayani dos Santos, a bit cleaner at striking, younger by 4 years, also has good jiu-jitsu. I feel like Rayani dos Santos beats an Elise Ardelean by a decision. Ardelean's a decent pressure fighter, kind of wrestling based, but not that good at wrestling, not that good at striking. She's tough, but I feel like dos Santos is going to be more clean, more effective, higher volume, probably more well-versed in kickboxing. I don't see her getting wrestle fucked by Elise Ardelean. So the pick to me, simple call, Rayani dos Santos by decision, money line, minus 275. Over 2.5 rounds is sitting around minus 500. Even though the line for the over is pretty bad, the likelihood of that over hitting seems pretty damn high. Yeah, I'm seeing minus 450 over at Bet Online. So around minus 450, upwards of plus, or excuse me, upwards of minus 500. Oh, shout out to the trading champ dropping $49.99, throwing me some cash to start the stream. Shout out to you, bro. Thank you for the big dono. And you donated $100 yesterday and $100 the day before. What a savage. Blanchfield plus Reese money line. I think you're in for a W. If either one of them lose, genuine surprise. Reese should fuck up Dushko the bum Todorović, and Blanchfield should outdog Macy queen of controversial decisions, Barber. So I like your calls, trading champ. W to you, my friend. This fight here, Rayani dos Santos, Elise Ardelean. Anybody on the other side? Anybody on Elise Ardelean with confidence? Hey, covering fights is how AJ feeds his family. This is what Uncle Dana gives him. That's funny as fuck. You know what, Slippery Bananas, though? I'd rather have a fight card than no fight card. But yeah, I prefer quality matchups. Anybody going for Elise Ardelean with confidence? If you wanna tell me, nah, bro, Ardelean, underdog, let me know. I don't see anybody. Art is too focused on showing the goods on OF, right? She's an OnlyFans queen. Let's keep running up the card. You know what? This right here is a 10 out of 10 comment. Because, yeah, I'll be honest, I don't feel like sitting on this fight any longer. I don't feel like sitting on this fight anymore. Hey, but keep running the likes up quick because I want to shadow box at 100 likes tonight. People ain't been seeing my shadow box for a minute. And beyond just shadow boxing tonight, I got more. I got more than just shadow boxing tonight. All right? I got some ripskis I'll be doing. Shit. I'm ready to bring some thunder. I'm ready to bring some motherfucking thunder, bro. All right? So hit the like button. The bond rip. Yeah, I'll do a bond rip for the people. I'll bond rip it. What's with the update? Did we get a cancel fight? Yes, Johnny Rodriguez. I'm about to get to it in just a moment. We have an updated card. We have a new fight on it, which is actually an intriguing matchup for sure. And we will discuss in literally 30 seconds that specific fight. All right, let's get the poll running up for the next matchup on the card. Poll looks good to go. Phone is buzzing. Give me a second here. Phone is buzzing. Whoop. Oh, that's great. Shout out. I got a flight booked by Jersey Girl. Shout out to her. Shout out to the G. Baby, running down to the riptide. AJ, don't tell us what to do now. We have the crowns. We're the kings. Yeah, you're just a peasant, bro. It's funny as fuck, Doug. All right, let's run it up to this new fight on the card. I know a lot of people are going to be asking, and I will apologize in advance to the people watching right now. There are going to be people that join this show in 45 minutes asking me for my prediction. I may have to give the prediction on this next fight 5 times. So just a heads up. Next fight on the card, Michael Aswell versus Bolaji Oki. So Michael Aswell, Contender Series, veteran. I like the style. Dude brings good boxing pressure, can rip some combos, willing to engage in a back and forth brawl. Had a good fight with Bogdan Grad where I thought his hands looked good. Bogdan Grad look a little cleaner, just a little bit though. Aswell's a good prospect. Problem is, 45er, isn't a big thunderous puncher, volume puncher for sure. I don't want to make weird comparisons, but like, doesn't remind me of Nate Diaz with this style, but there's something there that is somewhat on the line of comparison, 20% comparison, but different with his shots. Doesn't look like a Diaz brother, but there is something with that. Durability is there. Boxing heavy approach is there. He's got pretty nice punch combinations. His boxing is actually good. The problem is he is a 45er taking this fight on short notice. He's only 24 years of age, and he's taken on Bolaji Oki, who is a fucking powerhouse. Bolaji Oki won his UFC debut in a close decision against Timmy Kawamba. Ultimately, at the time, it looked bad. Kawamba did fuck up Rolando Romero recently, and I thought that was a super impressive performance. It's aged better with time. On top of it, Bolaji Oki's next fight, Chris Duncan ends up locking him up in a ghillie, but he landed a big shot on the feet. Bolaji Oki's takedown defense, I think, should be fine here. Physicality. Aswell might have an ability to engage in grappling, but Oki's physicality and size advantage, tough to overcome. I'm going to pick Bolaji Oki to win. I like Aswell. He was preparing for a fight in June. He was initially supposed to fight, I believe, CFFC. Let me double check. He was supposed to fight at, Fury FC against Cameron Graves, who was kind of like a 14-7. I don't know if I'd call him a journeyman. It was a rematch too. He actually lost Aswell, so it makes way more sense to move on. Coming off the win against Dorian Hamosh recently. Hamosh was 8-3, had lost to Austin Bashi by sub. The Bogdan Grad split decision loss, has a decision loss to Yadir Del Valle. When I look at that, I say, bro, you go distance with Yadir Del Valle. That demands some respect because he's a strong motherfucker who throws bombs and can grapple. I feel like Bolaji Oki on the judges' scorecards. But Bolaji Oki, don't get it twisted. He is not some perfect talent. He's a little flawed. I took this note of Bolaji. He has like a twitch, like he'll jerk and then throw. Like there's a second where he like gives you a little sign, right? If somebody could catch on to that with some good hand speed, they could actually have some good counter striking success. When Oki is allowed, or rather, allowed is the right word. When Oki is allowed to back you up, right? When you fight Oki and you don't hold ground, he tends to thrive. Aswell does have pretty good pressure, so could make for an interesting fight. The Aswell size disadvantage worries me. 2 inches shorter, 4 inches less reach. He's also, a naturally smaller person, featherweight versus a lightweight, and a pretty jacked lightweight in Bolaji. I believe Bolaji wins this one. Aswell's chin could be tested. Seems pretty good, but definitely Bolaji has legit punching power. So Oki the pick to win. Yes, he's an ugly favorite, but he should go out there and pull it off. And I feel like the odds of him winning this fight are relatively high, and the bookies will agree completely because he's a minus 370 range favorite. Odds are not great here. The over is minus 150. Oki known for big power, but he's not super technical. He's just a freak fucking athlete. 5 KO wins, 1 submission, 3 decisions. I lean decision. I do. I lean decision. As hard as he hits, I lean decision. Aswell's pretty good, man. Thing is, Aswell's got no sub wins. If Aswell was more of a grappler, like people I saw in the comments, he can wrestle his ass off, but he doesn't bring a sub threat, and I don't see Oki getting wrestle fucked for 3 rounds. I think we're going to see Bolaji land bigger shots, do more damage, and I think he ends up getting a W here, man. I feel like Oki will fall off a cliff and be forgotten. Not sure if it's this fight, though, that starts it. I get what you're saying because he doesn't seem to have like elite potential at 29, as well as also way younger at only 24, man. Hey, KM, thanks for giving me a like when your phone's about to die and you have no way to get home. Oki isn't that good, honestly. Nair beat him. He's not that good of a grappler. He really gets people to the ground, but doesn't really do anything with the position or transition to work for position because he's not all that. You're going to ask Rock for your bets. He doesn't get anything wrong with crypto. Somebody told me that Chat GPT had the same confident picks as me, and I was like, no fucking way. Bro, I feel like Del Valle loss for Aswell. I feel like he could look similar. I feel like he just get out muscled, outworked, backed up, made uncomfortable. He gets cracked, but he eats shots. Yeah, the pick is Aswell. Or excuse me, the pick is Bolaji to beat Aswell. I am going to walk out to I am a real religious man. Also, guys, we're at 35 likes. I'll let you know right now. We get halfway to 100 likes, 50 likes. I'm doing a Bond Ripski. No CBD Lion Pen Ripski, a little CBD Lion Bond Ripski like a savage. You understand? And we also got a special guest appearance by the Freak Lock of the Week coming through. So this is a special show today. Omnipolarity, thank you for 199. It's good to see you, my brother. Big W. You're going Oki and Leavitt minus 118. AP, good luck on the parlay. Zesty Leavitt, big hands Oki, good luck, bro. Just shared the live stream to the group chat. I appreciate that, man. Hopefully a couple of the crew will enjoy what I'm bringing right here. Yeah, I'm going with the Belgium Savage. You had to be a tooth fairy last night for the first time. A little guy lost his first tooth. Looks savage. That's fucking awesome. Shout out to you, Braden King. Bump, 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 bump. Hernanov, let me know about your success with AI and your UFC betting predictions. But yes, my prediction in this fight, Bolaji Oki to win. Aswell, I'm happy he's in the UFC. I'm excited to watch him at 145. He's fun. And he's young, bro. He's 24 years of age. But I don't think he beats Bolaji. I can't see it, man. I can't. He would have to probably crack him with like some big shots because I don't think he's winning a back and forth decision either. And no, it would be too much of a reach. It'd be a wild ass fucking upset that I think will remain in the wild ass upset for a reason. Finch still sick. Finch is not sick. He's in Hawaii. He will be back tomorrow with me on Moneyline. If you're cashing a parlay, you're quitting your job. Fuck the Rays. Let's go on a retirement parlay 2026. Holy shit. All right. Next fight, we'll talk about a little in depth. The next fight's got some oomph to it. The next fight's got some intrigue. The next fight's a good one to go back and forth on. I'm curious to see if there's any that are betting the underdog. So get your votes in for the next fight. The poll is cooking up, and I'm going to keep running up this damn card. Next fight on it, we have Trevin Giles versus Andreas Gustafsson. My pick for this fight, obviously, is Andreas Gustafsson. I even put him a part of the Lock City parlay. I'm going Gustafsson and the over in the Gamrot fight. Now, why am I picking Gustafsson? Because I think stylistically at the UFC Apex, it's a good matchup for him. Trevin Giles is pretty solid with his boxing from the mid and long range. But I think that Gustafsson's like relentless and even somewhat psychotic pressure is going to wilt Trevin Giles, specifically a Trevin Giles who's stepping in on short notice. Come on, man. Come on. AJ, thanks for hyping up this mid-ass Apex card. The UFC certainly ain't doing too much to hype it up. Listen, I'm here to hype it up for you guys. This live show brings hypes to some of these Apex cards. So we can go back and forth. You can feel the storyline behind the matchup. No, money line is tomorrow, King's World. Gustafsson's a physical specimen. He's a physical specimen. He's a savage pressure fighter. He's strong as fuck. He's good at backing people up, beating them up against the cage. Trevin Giles going to need space. We're in the small cage. That favors Gustafsson a lot. In the bigger cage, better matchup for Giles. I don't see Trevin Giles chinning Gustafsson. I think he could catch him with some big shots, but it seems like Gustafsson's got one of those freaky chins. He's willing to absorb a lot of damage to do a lot of damage, and I am just not confident in a Trevin Giles who's lost 3 fights in a row to deal with this Swedish savage. I'm going with Andreas Gustafsson, probably a later stage KO in this fight. He probably stops Trevin Giles with big shots up against the cage and breaks him after probably 8 minutes. After 8 minutes, I think KO becomes very live. So we're going with Gustafsson to get the finish. Now, as far as the odds for the fight, Gustafsson, of course, he's a slight favorite around -162. Giles around +142. I like the chances of Gustafsson winning. Obviously, you could just moneyline Gustafsson, but I like the 2-leg parlay more so. Gustafsson to win by KO TKO +155. I am feeling that later stage KO. Wilting and wearing on a Trevin Giles. Giles had some trouble with Preston Parsons. He did win that fight by split decision, but he was definitely uncomfortable with the pressure. And I think Gustafsson is legitimately a good amount stronger and more nasty on the inside than Parsons. Also fights at 180, which I know some will think, oh, that could favor Giles. I feel like that could also favor Gustafsson's relentless pressure, man. So short notice, Trevin Giles, I'm not confident in. I believe Gustafsson with the full camp, dude looks jacked as fuck, dialed in, is going to be able to handle the Trevin Giles, who's got no momentum right now. It's kind of got the opposite of momentum. Everything seems to be taking a motherfucking nosedive. That's it. That's the thoughts. That's the in-depth thoughts, chat. Let's see, though. Where is the Trevin Giles believers in chat? You like Giles? You like that Giles gets finished? Gustafsson inside distance +130. Live plus money. You have $300 on Andreas money line. I believe he's going to hit. I believe he's going to break Trevin Giles. I see him backing Giles up, making him uncomfortable. Yeah, from mid-range boxing, he could get cracked, but he also is willing to fucking eat and just keep on moving forward. No, you didn't miss the Holobaugh and Leavitt breakdown. No. No, you didn't yet. KZ tore his fucking ACL throwing a fucking spinning round kick, whatever, a spinning wheel kick on the bag on stream. Legendary moment for the community. KZ torn ACL was savage. I'll show the video of KZ tearing the ACL at, I'll do it at 50 likes. If we have 50 likes, I'll do a Bon Ripsky and we'll react to KZ tearing his shit up as well. We'll do both at one time. So let's get 50 likes up in here. I'll bring the Discord up. You can see what hides behind the members only Discord. KZ, this is an urgent question. Can you still have sex, KZ? You still getting late? How you thrusting, bro? You thrusting just with one leg, fucking moving like a dog, humping a fucking stuffed animal or something? How's that working? Chilling at work right now. AJ had to jump in the live. Let's go, Bunk Hoots, my boy. Shout out to you, dog. You like how chill KZ is? That's why he's a goat. KZ is a fucking goat. AJ, good energy lately. Love you, bro. Love you too, Kings World. The energy's been high as fuck. You know why? Because I'm dialed the fuck in. I'm dialed the fuck in. money shape right now. Money shape right now. Feeling healthy, feeling calm, cool, collected. And I needed that week off to reset. You know, I feel refreshed and all. I'm closing out the poll chat. 78% of the people on Gustafsson. The community pick is Gustafsson to win. Trevin Giles is a small percentage of love, but I think on a 3-fight losing streak, there's no way you can tell me confidently that you're picking fucking Giles. I don't see it. Does he maybe pull off something weird? You never know in this fight game, but I think more times than not, Gustafsson pulls through. Gustafsson pulls through. I'm ready to beat these bookies for sure, man. I'm ready. Bump, bump, bump. KZ is a W. It's all on the hips. No need for the thrust. Listen, bro, you got the hips that don't lie, KZ, my guy. That's funny as hell. Like and sub, you fucks. I agree. Keep running the likes up. We're almost at 50 likes. The like button moving crazy, and we're shadow boxing at 100 likes. I'm bringing thunder tonight. This is a no joke late night live. I promise you, even though the card ain't great, the vibes on this show are going to be as good as they get. This is a banging show. I feel energized. I feel excited. I'm just glad to be here, man. And the people already got the like button moving crazy that I gotta bring up the KZ knee tear. KZ, I'm going to show the tear to the world. Obviously, you've given me permission to do so. All right. I got KZ's permission first. He said, show it. It's in the Discord. I wouldn't want to embarrass him. You know what I'm saying? He's behind this. He's like, no, show that shit. So let me get KZ tearing his shit up. Where is KZ tearing it up? All right. Okay. I'm going to show the world Mr. KZ. He was on the path to, becoming some type of prodigy in MMA. But unfortunately, shit went sideways. Dana got to start putting more effort into these cards. He does. Because these breakdowns only get better with better fights. I'm going to do a little Bond Ripski. Then we're going to react to KZ getting his shit fucked up. But we got to do the Bond Ripski real quick, man. We got to do it for the people. You understand? We got to bring the thunder. We'll bring the Greek in for just a second. Lay the chalk. Lay the chalk. Let's take a little rip and call it. CBD Lion. Welcome to the jungle. Welcome to the jungle. Okay, guys. So it's time to watch KZ. KZ, last week, Thursday, he's going to have to give us a post-injury interview. He tore his shit up during the live stream. He wanted to showcase some of his thunderous kicks. Let's just say the kicks, they kick back, bro. Shit. I'm sorry for laughing, KZ. Look at this. You hear the scream. He tore it right here. Look. Boom. Look at that. Look at that left knee. Look at it out of place right there. Boom. It's out of place. It's fucking boom. As he comes back, boom. It's out of place. Boom. Look at that. Boom. Out of place. Look at that. Look at the way it went out of place. Boom. That knee gave out. Ripped. Let's listen to the scream one more time. But look at KZ. Look at KZ. He doesn't stay down. Tears his fucking ACL, hitting the fucking pads, hitting the bag on stream, ripping his shit after the spin kick. Still gets up and throws punches. How many UFC fighters we seen turtle up in a ball? KZ's still there fighting. He's tougher than a lot of guys in the UFC, dog. KZ's a certified savage. So shout out to KZ. I hope that he gives us a little time today. KZ, at the end of the stream, I need you on it. I need an update. We need to know how everything's going. We want to hear from you. At the end of the stream, KZ, you're cutting the line. I don't care when you join. You join, you're coming in. Today is KZ, and he needs to be in this stream. So KZ, I'm going to get you the link, maybe before everybody else. I might just have to send that shit on Instagram. I don't know, whatever you want. I can drop it and just put, I'll put in the tab per usual and just make sure you join nice and early because you're coming in first, bro. We'll talk. We got to talk to KZ. We need a health update with KZ. All right. He needs to give us a health update because that's the first injury we've had on the channel. Somehow, some way, shit goes crazy. Shit goes crazy. All right. I'm ready to keep moving up this card. I got to throw a poll up for the next fight. I'm sitting here fucking ranting and raving, but I'm having a good time. It's a late night live on a Wednesday, bro. It feels like a holiday for me. Normally Wednesday, I'm stressing myself out. I'm fucking, I'm doing this week's best MMA bets, but I did it a day early. I was not even stressed, to be honest. I feel so confident. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I've lost it, or maybe I've gained it. Maybe I got all savagery back, I'm ready to go. All right, chat. Keep running the likes up too. I want 100 likes because I need to shadow box tonight. You can feel the energy like a fucking ball. I need it. So make sure you hit that damn like button. Okay. Next fight on the card, we have Kurt Holobaugh, Jordan Leavitt. I'm picking Zesty Leavitt to pull through. Takedowns, control, embrace the grind. 29-38. Holobaugh can't stop these fucking takedowns. He sold me bad when I had him with Hernandez. His striking looked sick, but his takedown defense was shit. Jordan Leavitt is more wrestling and takedown minded than Alexander Hernandez, who I consider more of a kickboxer. Jordan Leavitt is not a fast twitch striker. He's not even really much of a good striker, but does have enough striking to engage in grappling, get this fight to the ground, embrace the motherfucking grind, control, get on top, hold half guard. You see what I'm saying? You see where I'm taking this, man? I think we're going to see Jordan Leavitt with I hate to say it, but maybe like a lay and pray style W. Makes us snooze, but still W's for him. And I'm going to say Jordan Leavitt with that grappling heavy attack kind of just blankets Kurt Holobaugh. Holobaugh's scrappy as fuck on the feet. He's definitely live to land big shots from the bottom. He can throw heat, but takedown defense arsenal, limited as fuck. And then grappling from the bottom is extremely limited for him as well. He's just not a proficient grappler from the bottom. He does have submission threats from the bottom, but it just doesn't work in the UFC for the most part. Exactly. Kurt lost to a wrestling game plan, and that's Jordan Leavitt's main strength. That's literally all Jordan Leavitt. Well, hit the like button. Just make sure you hit a stretch before that shadow box. I got you, Jeremy Raphael. I'm bringing the thunder with the shadow box tonight. I'm ready to fucking go. The hand's been locking and loading all week, waiting to get back, bro. I'm waiting to bring the thunder back, bro. I'm going to look like a young savage, all right? Now, the odds for this fight, Leavitt is minus 220, okay? Holobaugh plus 185. Let's see. Over 2.5, minus 175. Leavitt wins by decision, probably plus 135. I think Leavitt pulls through. The odds are boring at minus 220, but fuck the odds. I think that Leavitt wins the fight. That's it. That's it. Makes sense. Good take. I appreciate you, bro. Is there there's Holobaugh a dog, but Leavitt's better. Where's the Holobaugh faith at? Hope Leavitt not looking for that fight of the night. Nah, I think he gets boring and lands takedowns. Exactly. Going to your back in MMA is just ain't it, bro. You can't be comfortable from bottom. In jiu-jitsu, it's a different fucking conversation. When you got the gi on, it's a different conversation, bro. When you're in MMA, just playing from the bottom, like, yeah, you might not be getting the shit kicked out of you, but you're losing minutes in the fight and you will lose. Think Leavitt's gonna David Obama this shit? That's funny as fuck. Holobaugh and BKFC would be sick. How confident are you in this one? Relatively confident, MMA Yuri. Pretty confident. I feel pretty good about Leavitt winning, but then I have to remind myself, wait, it's Jordan Leavitt, though. You see what I'm saying? It's Jordan fucking Leavitt. But yeah, I think he wins the fight. He should. Odds are he does. It's Jordan Leavitt. What else do I have to say besides it's Jordan Leavitt, bro? This is Jordan Leavitt, guys. Jordan fucking Leavitt. All right. Bang, bang, bang. Let's keep on moving up the card. Yo, man, I want to keep on moving up the card, yo. I feel like we're going to lock in, man. Bang, bang, bang. Big bang, zang. Let's keep running up. Leavitt wins the poll. Next fight on the card, Jafel Filho versus Alan Nascimento. I was close. I was about away from saying Filho. I'll tell you a secret. This is the late night live exclusives. You guys get my secrets. If you watch the late night live, I tell you the behind the scenes shit that I don't talk about in a prediction show as much. I had initially wrote down Filho, but I couldn't go with it. I was like, I can't pick him. I'm like, yes, He can strike a bit. Yes, his jiu-jitsu's good. But at one point, I felt like Nascimento was this savage on the come up to keep an eye on. Yeah, he's been out 2 years, but am I going to pick against him because he's been out for a while against a guy that I don't think at his best is as good? If you matched me up with the best version of Nascimento and the best version of Filho, I feel like I'd confidently pick Nascimento. But then I'm like, well, he's been out for a while. Filho beat Albazi in a grappling competition. No, fuck that. Nascimento pulls this one off. Not an easy fight because both guys got high caliber jiu-jitsu. But I think that Nascimento finds a way to win. And I'm picking him to pull through. I like Nascimento style. I'm going with Nascimento for the dubs. I feel good about it. Nascimento for the W, guys. I think so. I think he can do it. I think he can find a way to do it, man. I hope Patty didn't take Leavitt whole aura with the teabag. He might have, to be real. Nascimento is better wrestling, but Filho is better striking. But yo, Filho's striking is not this sensational striking. It's like good enough to mix it up. Like I get it. He knocked out Roybird at Echeverria, but Echeverria got fucking picked late on the season of Tough. Not saying he doesn't have a chance to do something, but you know what I'm saying? I think Nascimento wins. You never thought you pick a gay guy to win a MMA fight? Well, who? Oh, Jordan, you talking about Leavitt. I thought you meant fucking Nascimento. I'm like, what? 125-pound men's division is savage mode. 125 women's is mid. No, neither one of them are great strikers. I wouldn't even really consider either one of them good strikers. I would say they're fair or decent. With the grappling threat, their striking's better. So it's going to be weird to see two guys with high-level jiu-jitsu. How does that match up? Do they end up kickboxing? I feel like Nascimento's more athletic and more dangerous. I could see Nascimento landing a bigger shot than Filho. I'm a Nascimento believer, bro. Call me a Nascimento's witness. I'm still believing in my guy. Minus 155, Nascimento. Filho, plus 135. I'm going to be riding with Nascimento to pull through as a slight fave. Odds for the fight, decision, plus 125. What if he got a KO? Nascimento KO plus 1,300. Bro, he just lands a sick front kick. If they're just mixing it up on the feet, I know Nascimento not known for the knockout. Filho's actually got more KOs. He got 5. He probably's not knocking him out. I'm going to say Nascimento finds a way to win. You think momentum with Filho, Nascimento out for 2 years, rusty? Fair. Bro, episode 1 of Tough was fucking sensational. I'm going to tell you guys right now, if you're UFC fans and you're not checking out this season of Tough, I think you're making a mistake. There's good-ass prospects. This seems like the best Ultimate Fighter season in fucking years. And I can already tell from the first fight that we had that there's something special on this season. So must watch if you're a hardcore, 100%. I watched it earlier today and I said, this season is special. I can feel it. 20th anniversary season, it would make sense the UFC invested in bringing the right talent. And even though Cormier is not fighting Chael at the end, I actually really like them as coaches. These are the best coaches we've had in a while. Way better than fucking Conor McGregor and Michael Chandler as coaches. That was crap, bro. I don't care if they don't fight at the end, man. I like the banter, you know? So glad you brought up that 2 grapplers having a stinking fight, though. Either guys have good boxing. Neither guy I will rate as a good boxer. They're decent strikers. Kickboxing, Muay Thai-esque based. Filho a little bit more with combination strikes. Nascimento with like bigger shots. And he likes to throw front kicks to the head, which is an interesting tactic. But yeah, my call is going to be Nascimento to win. I do believe he pulls it off, but it won't be easy. But yes, I think he pulls it off. Nascimento is the pick of me, the pick of the masses. 56% of the community with me on Nascimento, which I like to see. I like to see that a lot. Let's go. Boom. Nascimento, 55%. Let's go. Let's see what Nascimento can do. We'll see what savagery he can bring. Let's see what he's got. We'll find out. Let's see just how savage he is. Bump, bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. All right, we do have to keep running up the card. Wow, we're actually closing in on the main card. Things are looking pretty good. Things are looking pretty good with the main card. You want to do 185? We'll do 185. I can't do the McGregor accent well. Ilya Patty on Tough Max would be fucking god tier. All right, we're going to jump to the main card. Get your votes on the poll. Next fight, Zach Reese versus Duško Todorović. I believe that Zach Reese is going to knock Duško out, man. Duško's pretty fucking bad. I tried to find faith. I'm like, all right, let me watch some of Duško's fights. I'm like, Then I'm like, oh, wait, let's see if he looks in better shape. I go on Instagram, I'm like, watching him hit pads, and I'm like, Say what you want about Zach Reese getting knocked out by fucking Bakoyev in the first round and slammed on his head by Brundage. Todorović can't wrestle like either one of those guys. He doesn't have ground and pound like either one of those guys. He doesn't have athleticism like either one of them. Reese's striking is dangerous, and I don't think you should look at him and be like, oh, well, Bakoyev fucked him up, so he's a can. Like, Todorović has been chinned a lot. Knocked out in the first round by Soriano. Somehow survived 3 rounds with RoboCop. But, you know, he did take some big shots, and that was a while ago. And he's taken some KO losses since then. Coming off of a bad loss by KO, tore his knee up in the fight before, tore his knee up in sparring. Todorović been having a rough career, man. And I think Zach Reese by knockout makes a lot of sense. He's got pretty thunderous body kicks. He's got good power in his hands. And he's even got some skills when they hit the mat. What's up, Pick'em MMA? What's up, big dog? Pick'em. I'm bringing members on the show at the end. You should join, bro. We got KZ, who tore his ACL on stream last week, coming in. And we need you, Pick'em. I got some special requests, bro. I think this fight could be funny. I feel like Zach Reese is going to do some damage, though. I feel like we're going to see thunderous power from Zach Reese, and I feel like he's going to chin Todorović. Who's going Duško? You going Duško, Trevbot? What's up with his leaderboard? I think it's most comments. Hey, Jorik Varentanov, my boy, thank you for the 5. Who's the lock since Medeiros is out? I didn't lock Medeiros. Underdog. If you're looking for just an underdog money line that I called my favorite dog, Bruno Lopes. But the Savage City parlay. All right. We're bringing something different this week. We're doing a lock as a parlay. That's the lock of the week. We're going with Gustafsson, and we're going with the over in the Gamrot fight. If you're just looking for a straight underdog money line, which I guess it would suffice as a Savage dog, I would say Bruno Lopes, because he's my favorite straight underdog money line call. But yeah, something told me to do a parlay this week. But if I wasn't doing a parlay, it would have been Bruno. So I guess you could consider, if you're looking just at Savage dog locks only and you want a plus money straight fighter pick, it's Bruno Lopes. Thank you, Jorik, for the $5. Hey, Daric Goufier, my guy. Cool picture here. Is that you and Cody No Love? Yeah, it is, man. Shout out to you, bro. Thank you for $199, you savage. I appreciate you, dog. What a G. What a certified G. Hey, and we're at 68 likes, chat. 100 likes. I'm shadow boxing, bro. We're already at 68 likes. First fight on the main card. We got this. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Reese is a favorite. Yes, of course. -2. Where is it? -235 for Reese. Inside distance for Reese. -200. KO for Reese. -125. I think Reese in a parlay makes the most sense. But yeah, I'm predicting a finish. I don't think you're going to see Duško Todorović knock his ass out. And I think Reese can sleep him. So, thunderous hands, heavy shots. Give me Reese by KO. Confident call. Has to be. It has to be a confident call. It has to be. I'm not going to spend too much more time on this fight. Most of the fucking people going for Reese. The community going for Reese. The mentality is Reese handles. Reese handles motherfucking business here. Up next, we got the ladies fight. It's actually a good ladies fight, too. I'm looking forward to these ladies mixing it up. This is a violent ladies fight, actually. All right. Boom. Boom. Let me take a sip of some fucking water, man. The under is obviously towards the favorite status for the Reese fight. It is -170 for under. Hey, Trevbot, thank you for 4 months of membership, you savage. Want to do a Ripski with me real quick? All good. If not, I'll give you a Ripski for 4 months of membership. All right. I'll do it for you, bro. Just give me 1 second, bro. We got to bring Hamdi. Now we got to bring the Greek freak on the screen. We'll do it. The Greek freak on the screen. Let me get a little something. You guys are getting me second wind. All right. I'm doing round 2 of this fucking rip. Fuck it. I'll do it just for you. Yo, shout out to Trevbot for always being a savage, supporting the community. A little CBD line for the people. There we go. CBD Lion. There's your CBD Lion, Rip. That's just for you, bro. That's just for you. I don't know anything about the leaderboard, bro. I just noticed it today. Oh, man. Give me a fucking second, bro. I got to lean back. Got to take a sip. Ooh. Shout out to the people. But yeah, Zach Reese is the pick here. I'm not spending too much time on, that fight. It's time to move up. Up next, we got ladies going after it. Ketlen, Vieira, Macy, Chiasson. I think this is going to be Macy Chiasson's coming out party. Her striking arsenal is pretty solid. Kickboxing from long range is decent. Clinch work is solid. Grappling skills are good. Ketlen Vieira's kind of got some power Muay Thai, but I don't think she does as quick as Macy Chiasson and definitely not as good with straight shots. I don't think she's this beastly grappler either. I think Chiasson could win the grappling battles and get on top. And I feel like Macy all day, decision W, can do it all pretty well in this matchup and outwork Ketlen Vieira. And Chiasson in the title picture is not a bad thing because that's a new face. Also, shout out Jame Sanchez. Thank you for the $5. Flexing right back at you, big dog, with the light pit stain, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a savage. Thank you, bro. Thank you, big dog. I appreciate you. But yeah, I think Macy Chiasson does pretty good in this fight. I like her clinch game. I like her ground skills. I like her striking from distance. I don't think Ketlen Vieira is doing much. When I watch Ketlen, I'm always underwhelmed. She's not super accurate. You need Dumont as champ? Shit, Dump Truck Dumont. Chiasson beat Dump Truck Dumont, which I think is fucking savage when you really look back. Ketlen Vieira lost last time to Kayla Harrison. She's got wins in the mix, but she's never that impressive. I feel like Ketlen Vieira has been kind of an overrated prospect. I'll never forget when Aldana knocked her out in the first round. Chiasson was whooping Aldana's ass before the weird up kick to the body put her away. But there was definitely good moments for her in that fight, and she's only looked better since then. So give me Macy Chiasson. Should be a pretty clean W. The odds aren't bad. -125. Obviously, women's fight, you got to lean the over. -350 for over 2.5. And Chiasson by a decision +125 makes a lot of damn sense. So Macy Chiasson pulling through. AJ, if you click the XP button at the top of the chat and then the question mark, AJ, it tells you about the leadership board. Tell me about it, Doug, because you can click it. I don't see it. You got to tell me, bro. Because I have a different screen than you. I don't see the chat like YouTube does. I have like a streaming screen in front of me. Damn, we're at 75 likes. Let's go. Yo, AJ, sorry if I haven't checked in about a week. I'm gearing up for the card the following weekend, but I'm happy to make money if you love any plays. Hey, Daniel S. Royal Payne 916. What I'll tell you with this card, if you're like, yo, it's an Apex card, I don't want to throw too much heat at it, but I still want to be hype about watching. Cut the unit size in half and just have a little fun this week if you want. Bruno Lopes as an underdog, plus money parlay with Gustafsson and the over in the Gamrot fight. Why is Finch quiet? He's in fucking Hawaii right now. Finch is coming on tomorrow. Me and Finch are back with Moneyline tomorrow night. Don't worry. Chiasson is 90% of the community's picks. So confident women's picks for the people. Maybe Macy Chiasson should be a parlay piece. It's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all. You love the Savage parlay this week? Let's go, Cody. I appreciate you. I'm feeling good about it, man. It came to me and I said, fuck it. Initially I was Bruno Lopes, Savage dog locking, but I said, nah, I'm doing a Lock City parlay this week. I'm getting the lock running with some plus money again, but even more Savage, All right, I'm going to throw the poll up for the next one. We got 4 fights left in this next one. I'll just spoil it out the gate. I'm excited about this underdog. This underdog's got me hype, actually. This underdog's got me feeling good. I feel like we got a money dog call here. Hey, yo, MMA experts, you have gorgeous eyes. Just thought I'd pop in and tell you. Thank you, Scrimpo. I appreciate you. Listen, compliment the eyes and hit the like button. I appreciate it. Next fight on the card, we have Dustin Jacoby versus Bruno Lopes. I'm picking Bruno Lopes to wilt Dustin Jacoby at the Apex. Lopes is used to this small cage. Jacoby hasn't fought here since the Khalil Roundtree bad decision loss back in 2022. Yes, it was controversial and could have went towards him. And you're like, oh, well, okay, but Roundtree, all right, it was a few years ago. Jacoby's been dusted a handful of times. I question the chin. I think about Menafield knocking him down bad in round 3. And I think Bruno Lopes is a good MMA fighter with a well-versed skill set. And I think he's got a much better fight IQ than Vitor Petrino. Yes, Petrino's the terrifying force. He looks scary as fuck. He's a physical specimen. but Bruno Lopes is technically more proficient and well-versed. I think Lopes can box with Jacoby big time in close range, and I think Lopes could drag this fight to the ground and do damage from top position. I'm going Bruno Lopes for the W, underdog money. I like it a lot, and the odds just keep getting wider, man. You see him plus 170 for Bruno Lopes. The odds were plus 140 at open. So some love for Dustin Jacoby, but I couldn't be confident at the 37-year-old Jacoby. On the opposite side, you got a 32-year-old Brazilian up-and-comer. Yes, Brendan Sinibero knocked his ass out and made it look easy. He was a huge favorite going into that fight because I do think the skills are live. Lopes gasses after 7.5 minutes. I think he can work hard for 3 against Jacoby. I think he'll look good at the Apex. Small cage. You think Lopes too slow? You're going Jacoby KO round 1? Damn, son. No love. Lopes did KO RoboCop like years ago. Yeah, I saw that. He also got dropped too. I think that Bruno Lopes beats Jacoby. I feel like Jacoby's showing signs of slowing down. And I think Bruno Lopes is in his prime. I'm going to favor Lopes to find a way. Plus money tag, definitely live and interesting to consider. You could go straight money line if you want to go maybe for the knockout. Probably like, I think Lopes chins him. You get bigger plus money. Lopes by KO is plus 450. I do think the KO is a possibility. Tell Finch to come eat at the Seahorse restaurant. Chef Brian here asked for me. Well, you can ask Finch, bro. Just make sure you tune in tomorrow because we're doing money line with the Finch. If I don't remember, I'll try to remember though. Sea House Restaurant. 2 guys you can't trust your money. Respect, Paku. No bets on this one. Way better spots on this card. Respect, Paku, for sure. I'm going to go Lopes as an underdog pick in this one. But you guys know I went Savage City parlay this week as opposed to locking Lopes because I had to be smart about it, you know? You know what I'm saying? Jacoby is the older man. I know he trains at elevation, but I think he could get worked up in the clinch a bit. Progress is being had, chat. I see 83 likes. I like the look of it. I want 100, but 83 is a pretty damn good number to have at 51 minutes into the stream, but keep running it up. All right. 3 fights left on the card, and then I'm bringing members on the show. If you're a member, obviously we have a priority line. I'm bringing KZ on, and I requested pick him. But of course, I'll take everybody else too. And it's not that I don't love you guys just the same. It's just I ain't seen pick him in a long time face to face. And KZ tore his ACL, fucking hitting the bag. Yeah, you know, last card or whatever. Yeah, last week, last 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? You know what the fuck I'm saying? Fuck. Last week. It was last week. Yeah, it was last week. I never watched Pink Panther. No, I never seen it. All right, let's keep running. Next fight, as we continue to move up this card, we have Billy Ray Goff versus Ramiz Brahimaj. I'm picking Billy Ray Goff. There's no chance I pick Brahimaj. Brahimaj, bro. I feel like fucking Joey Diaz. I'm calling him Brahimaj now. Ramiz Brahimaj, not Brahimaj. Brahimaj. Brahimaj Ramajan. Bro, I'm fucking botching it. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to. Ramiz Brahimaj. Billy Goff is going to take him down and out. Billy Goff is going to do damage to him. Billy Goff is going to probably crack him with some big shots, and I could see him wilting him. Good brawler, all right? I'm a fan of Billy Goff's style. He's got that dog in him for sure, and I feel like Brahimaj is going to wilt, man. Yeah, he knocked out Mickey Gall, but the guys he's beaten is all the lowest level of UFC talent. He's been trading wins and losses since 2018, and I think the trend continues as Billy Goff puts him away. Savage Mode USA, listen. Billy Goff is the most American name in the history of American names. Of course, I'm going Savage Mode USA, Billy Goff up in here. Of course, he's a confident pick. I think he's going to land some big thunderous shots, backing Brahimaj up, turning it into a brawl and wilting him. Expect body work too, because Goff mixes it up nicely, and I like seeing it. Billiam Goff lock. Billiam Goff. Minus 340 for Goff. Brahimaj plus 265. Goff by KO plus 135. Billy Ray Goff to do thunderous damage and to get a knockout here. I'm going Goff. I think he's a parlay piece. I think he's a confident call. I feel like he wins. He should do a lot of damage too. Any Brahimaj believers up in here? Where the Brahimaj believers at? If you're a Brahimaj believer, put your hands up in the air. I want to see you in chat. Where are you? Where are you, Brahimaj believers? I cannot find you. I think we're getting trolled about Oliveira out, Connor in. I don't believe that. Connor at 155 doesn't make any sense. They're trolling me with this Charles out with an injury thing, right? You're trolling me. You're trolling. They're trolling. They're trolling me. They're trolling me. You're trolling me. They're trolling me. They're trolling me. Bro, they trolling me bad. I'm starting to freak out, bro. Check X, bro. Can one of my mods tell me? Because I trust it if one of the mods tells me. If the mods don't tell me, I'm not trusting. I feel like I might be getting trolled. Oh my God, Hernanov, send me it. You don't get me nervous, please. Please don't get me nervous. I'm getting a panic attack. They're trolling. Thank God. You guys have me stressing the fuck out. Stressing out like crazy. These guys like collaborated on trolling me on stream because there was like 7 people. Holy shit. Respect to you guys. Respect to the trolls. Thank you guys for fact checking. What's up, Infected? Thank you, Paku. Yeah, no, we're good. We're good. I was getting a panic attack. You guys were making me all nervous and shit. Guys coming in trolling the shit out of me, bro. You guys got me. I was nervous. I was like, no way. But when somebody said Connor in, that's when I doubted. I'm like, I was like, I don't think Connor's stepping in. Dag MMA sent you. Well, thank you. Tell him thank you for trolling me. That was pretty funny. I like that. That's funny as shit. They got me on my nerves. No, I love it. They got me. I was like, oh shit. I was like, no way. Oh shit. That's good. Boom, 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 boom. What's good? Long time no see. Where you been, Troll Star? I'm glad you're here now, bro. I ain't seen you in a minute, Troll Star. I'm glad to have you back. Why does Jones sniff air? Because he's a little freaky, you know? You missed all that fake news. You know what, KZ? Better off. We just got trolled for a second, but that was good. All right, let's keep running up. Work's been killing you, Troll Star. I'm sorry Work's been killing you, but I'm glad to have you here today, my brother. Shout out to you. Hey, co-main event, Gamrot Klein. My pick is going to be Mateusz Gamrot to bring the wrestling pressure. If you're a Ľudovít Klein witness, please raise your hand in the chat, okay? If you're a Ľudovít Klein witness, please raise your hand in the chat because I want to see if there's any Ľudovít Klein believers. But I believe myself, Gamrot decision, as Hernanov just said. Gamrot takedown, backing him up, chain wrestling. Expect the takedowns, expect the pressure, expect the Gamrot fight. He's a slight favorite for a reason. I think we go over 2.5. I like that. Gamrot, I initially was considering putting him in the most confident picks, but then I was like cooking up parlays and I said, I don't really want to put Gamrot money line in here for some reason. So I'm leaning towards Mateusz Gamrot as a legit pick, but not Mateusz Gamrot like, yo, that's a confident call to parlay up. I do think he can win a decision. I do like the over. I don't think Klein chins him, and I don't think Gamrot gets a finish either. AJ has a fight canceled. Bolaji Oki versus Michael Aswell. Aswell stepping in to replace Markel Medeiros. So we do have a different card now. So that's why it's an updated prediction show, because this is the most up-to-date prediction show in the world right now. Live for the people. And I'm happy that Moneyline got rescheduled to tomorrow so me and Finch can talk about the actual card and not miss a fight by, doing it early. We can banter about everything. So this is fucking money. Worked out really well, and my hair looks nappy as fuck right now. This is crazy. Bad hair day? Listen, I did legs before this, dog. About to watch your breakdown for the card and work on some bets. Did anything change? Yes, Troll Star. Michael Aswell is fighting Bolaji Oki. My pick is Bolaji Oki. During my breakdown, it was Bolaji Oki versus Markel Medeiros. Yeah, I am originally from Boston. I was born there, but I moved to Florida when I was like 7, dog. I think it's more of an Italian tone in my voice that you hear that's, obviously in the fucking bloodline and shit. Gamrot is 61% of the people's picks. All right. The people are going Gamrot. I don't know how many sets I did today, bro. Boom, 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 boom. Bum, 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 bum. What's up, Jordan Wilson? You know what's funny? I went to a school with a kid with that name. I was like, is that him? No, it's not. Well, what's up, dog? The chat does love Gamrot. Klein easy money. Why? Why? You think Klein knocking him out? Am I going to fade Buckley again in June? I don't know if I'm doing that, Jordan Wilson. That might be trouble for me. I am the Home Alone burglar. What are you talking about? Gamrot got dropped by RDA. Fair. Yeah, I took it to about failure. Thing is, if I'm doing a heavy back squat, bro, am I going to go to absolute muscle failure with a lot of weight on my back? Probably going to leave one in the tank. And if I'm going, I'm going to go one hard as fuck. I don't know, man. I don't want to hurt myself. You know what I'm saying? Squats, you be seeing people fuck themselves up by taking it all the way. It's one thing if you're doing a hack squat or a leg press, you know, but if you're really under that bar, shit. You know what I'm saying? Ed knows the game. Ed, and motherfucking Eddie, bro. Scamrot does get rocked by everybody. Gamrot by crotch sniffs and diving for ankles. Money call. Money call. Zercher squats are fun. Hey, Nick B, my boy. Thank you. I appreciate you, Nick B123, for $2. Let's fucking go. Love your breakdowns. Thanks for the content. Hey, shout out to you, Nick B. If you're watching this stream and you're only tuning into the late night lives and you're missing out on the live streams I'm doing during the week, you should definitely check them out because every weekday around anywhere from 12:30 to 2 lately, but let's make tomorrow 1 o'clock. I'm doing lunchtime live, Q&A'ing it up like a savage, bro. So make sure you pull through. Hook and Finch up and you, AJ, anytime. You've made me choke money, bro. Hey, Brian Nordham, thank you, bro. Nordman, I botched it. If I'm coming for food, you let me know. Type it in chat one more time so I can take a picture of it because I forgot to take a picture. You call me TRTJ? Call me Jack J, son. You saw a lady online of a woman who died? Dude, the biggest thing is I feel like you're not going to be too fucked up. Just be smart with squats. I always have the safety bars, you know? I always have the safety bars. I love squatting, bro. When I'm eating enough calories, it's my favorite exercise. When I'm cutting down, bro, squats warfare. Squats warfare right now. AJ, the Italian freak. I appreciate it. The Italian freak. All right. Let's keep running, bro. Let's make some more. How am I not sore? I mean, my legs do get sore. I just tolerate the soreness. You know? I'll tell you what I did for legs. Squats. Okay. Then I went over to it's kind of like a sumo squat variation with like a T-bar. I've been fucking repping that shit lately. It's actually a good exercise. I like it a lot. Jersey girl put me on. Shout out to her for that. And then calves. And I did the adduction, whatever shit. And then I just fucking did cardio. I was like, fuck it. I did enough. Felt like my legs were looking jacked as fuck. I was like, you know what? I feel like I did plenty. I did like 5 sets of that fucking sumo squat variation. It's pretty good. My short king is 5'9" short in your book. You tell me, bro. I don't do splits. Nah. I'll eventually get into split squats again, but I'm slowly letting my knees back now. It's good, but I'm not trying to push it too fast. You know what I'm saying? Especially me eating in a calorie deficit. I'm not trying to push it too fast. I'd rather wait, right? The calories are a little higher. Fall comes around. I can start adding in some extra shit. You know what I'm saying? But right now, I'm in a deficit. I'm doing calculated lifts, bro, because I got to be smart about this shit. Because if you're cutting, you still want to train hard as fuck, but you have to balance it. You can't just go ballistic. I can't do fucking 3 sets to failure on legs, squats with shit on my back, then expect to do upper body the next day, you know? So we'll see. I feel good though. Nonetheless, I feel good. And I'm excited to fucking do some squats again. I like squats, bro. It's my favorite exercise. You should add in some weight training, pick them. But calisthenics is good, but you can always add more. I'm calculated, Jay. Exactly. Listen, chat, we're at 93 likes. I need 100 likes. We got almost 170 people watching. If you're watching for the first time, you should hit the subscribe button. Let me tell you why. Because right now, The subscriber count is 47,875. I'm going to set the stream goal to 47,880 because I know for a fact we got 5 people that stumbled on the channel that are sitting in the chat, maybe thinking about subbing. Hit the damn subscribe button. Come back again. I promise you won't be disappointed with the content all week, man. Covering the game from every motherfucking angle. All right. Let's jump up to the main event of the evening. The ladies going after it with Erin Blanchfield versus Macy Barber. I'm going to pick none other than Erin Cold-Blooded Blanchfield to go out there and get a W. And I'm going to thank Alex NYC for $4.99 getting me hyped beforehand. Klein, it's a clear W. We all know what Gamrot brings. Though we'll do better in this breakdown. You thought I would do better in that breakdown? Listen, if you're right, I'll give you your props. But if you're wrong, you better give me mine, bro. W to you. Thank you for $4.99, bro. At least if you're going to shit on my pick, you know. At least if you're shitting on my pick, you're dropping money. I appreciate it. Thank you, bro. Much love. Erin Blanchfield's the pick. I think she can outwork Macy Barber. I have my doubts about Macy Barber's gas tank in a 5-round fight. She's a very high output, fast starting girl whose striking is impressive. I don't know. I think that Erin Blanchfield is going to be more efficient over 5 rounds. She's definitely a dog that can eat a good shot, bring some pressure, and throw hard. I think the grappling skill set of Blanchfield's pretty good. I'm going to say 5-round experience matters with 2 of her most recent fights against some of the best women in the world. Macy Barber's most recent fights aren't horrible. The Andrea Lee fight was a rough decision when she got tested, and then she beat Ketlen Sermonara, formerly Chukagan. Impressive decision, though she's, majority of a striker. Blanchfield, more so pressure grappling base, but does have some tricky stand-up. She's got that dog in her. I'm going Erin Blanchfield to outwork Macy Barber. I think she'll look pretty good in this fight, and I think she gets back into title contention. Of course, she's a confident favorite by the books, minus 238, which is surprising for a ladies fight, plus 203 for Barber. I thought the odds would have been closer, but I guess not. I expect Blanchfield to look good. Blanchfield decision, minus 115. I'm confident that she wins. Fuck anything else. Blanchfield money line in a parlay seems live. I'm a Blanchfield believer. Her ground skills are solid. Her striking is getting better each and every time. She got 5-round experience, and I think she's going to do damn well in this matchup here. I think so. AJ, what's your weekly workout routine? It's push, pull, legs, but I then do it, again. And I do different workouts every time. So like push day on a Monday, let's say, is going to be a flat bench specific compound. But then push day on a Thursday is going to be incline bench, right? And then like leg day on a Wednesday is going to be squats, whereas like Saturday might be hack squats. You see what I'm saying? Back day on a Monday, back day on a Tuesday might be a T-bar row first, or maybe, whatever, chest supported row or whatever. Thursday might be pull downs first. You see what I'm saying? So it's some slight variance, bro. Slight variance. Bump, bump, bump. Slight variance to it. So I do push, pull, and then leg. So I do upper body 2 days in a row, but I'm hitting all of my pushing muscles and all of my pulling. It's definitely the best way if you're going to go upper body 2 days in a row is doing push, pull. Personal favorite because nothing's getting like overuse, Horrible main event. Not a great main event, but at least we still got fights. And I do think Blanchfield is going to win the fight. Now, thank you guys for over 100 likes. I do have to shadow box it up. But I don't know what I want to do first. I'll actually just throw out a poll in chat. Am I taking members first or am I shadow boxing first? You guys decide. Chat, get your votes in. Poll's going to be up in 1 second. Bump, 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 bump. All right, what should I do first, chat? You guys decide. A 15-day challenge? What type of 15-day challenge? Wow, the community is 50-50. All right, I'll let it go for another minute. Get your votes in. KZ, I expect you to come through. Slight lean towards the shadow box first. Guru summed it up. Barber's the female Sean Brady. Stop. Bono. Shadow box it up. Got to warm up for the members. All right. It's seeming like that's the direction of the poll. All right. If I'm shadow boxing, I'm doing a savage shadow box. All right, the shadow box wins. Members, I'll get you a link and I'll get you all set up. But I'm going to wait. Bump, 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 bump. All right. The link is right there, ready to rock. Alex NYC, thank you for $4.99. Gamrot already had his highest. He's not getting any better. Klein about to get there. Aaron decision, maybe late finish. At least we agree. Thank you for $4.99. And at least we agree on the Aaron Blanchfield fight because I like the Blanchfield fight a lot, and she's in the most confident picks. All right, your boys got to get loose, bro. Let me loosen up. Let me get limber over here, man. Let me get fucking loose and limber, bro. I'm shadow boxing in just a second. Like a fucking certified savage, man. Like a monsoon, bro. You understand? We're going savage shadow box. No joke lifestyle type shit. Shadow boxing like a savage, bro. You ready to see the fucking thunderous shit? Thunderous shadow box tonight. Pow, pow, pow. Pow, pow, pow. Pow, pow, pow. Pow, pow, pow. Pow, pow. Pow, pow, pow. Ooh, the hat's almost coming off, chat. Pow, 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 pow. Pow, pow. Pow. Obrigado. Obrigado, Shama. Obrigado. Obrigado, Shama. I'm doing a fitness check-in on Friday. I'm not spoiling too much, bro. But the weight is going down. That's why you see the physique looking halfway decent. Bam. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang. Big bang, zang. Big bang, zang. Woo. Swole shadow box. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. Sleeper build savage. That's what I go for, man. I had to go barefoot. I didn't want to wipe out. I do VMAS. I don't know. It's some tech shirt, bro. I got it from a buddy of mine. Motherfucker Jack, low key. Thanks, bro. How did the hands look tonight? I feel like they look quick. I got to watch it. I got to watch it before I take members on. Looked all right. Listen, look like a journeyman fucking fighter, bro. I had to watch the shadow box there. I'm 189 now. All right, members, your time to join is now. I am summoning KZ. I'm actually dropping a second link in the Discord, just in case anybody on Discord isn't watching, but maybe they're like, oh shit, I got a notification. Fuck, AJ, he's taking members on. Join the stream, members. Let's go. So Discord and on YouTube. Bang. Come on in. Come on in. AJ, you do 2 push pull for 2 days, then legs for 2 days. No, I do push day, pull day, leg day, push day, pull day, leg day. That's what I do. Boom, 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 boom. All right. First, we have Cody Marmon, who's calling himself Cody Finch today. What's up, buddy? You're first up. He's staring into my soul right now.
Hold on. I had the stream on. How we doing? I want to make this quick.
Let's go.
Dude, I think UFC 320 is an absolute abomination, and it needs to be back in Phoenix, Arizona. The last time there was a pay-per-view there, it was Charles Oliveira and Justin Gaethje, and it needs to come back to Arizona for a pay-per-view. Fuck this Guadalajara shit. The arena's not even going to be ready for September. Bring it to Arizona. Henry Cejudo will love it. That's all I got. Now to the picks.
I like it. Listen, I mean, they're talking about doing it in Vegas now.
That's very possible, too.
But no, Arizona's cool with me. I want something new. I'm in.
All right, picks. So, like I said, I already love Bane Gustafsson.
I like it, dude. He's a savage.
He is. He just walks through people. It's nuts, and his clinch game looks like it hurts, like very, very
It's
much,
scary as fuck.
especially with his knees. And then the over 2.5 Gamrot Klein. I need a little bit of from your side a little bit. Like I get the side of it, like because it's kind of like, you know, styles make fights type of bout, you know what I mean? But Klein scares me a little bit because he's got real nasty power, especially in his kicks. And Gamrot's showing that, you know, that chin. I don't want to say it fails him, but I mean he falls, man. But
He falls, but he always gets back up.
Yeah, and he's very relentless, and I love his heart. So, and he's probably just gonna. I don't know if the definition is like chain wrestling, but he loves the double leg takedowns. Like I could very well see that. I know.
All night.
Yeah. So
I'm with you.
And it's high too. It was like minus 325. So obviously the odds makers think it's gonna happen. But I had to add one more piece to it because you know I'm a savage.
You are a savage. Let's hear it.
Aaron Blanchfield.
I like it. I think she wins, bro. She's gonna fuck. I think she's gonna fuck Barber up, bro.
I hope so. I think. What did I put here? Yeah, I basically just said Aaron Blanchfield is gonna win because she's a more active fighter. She's like, I'm pretty sure she is the most active athlete in the flyweight division. Yeah, I'm just simply not gonna pick a fighter who's been inactive and is coming off a lower body injury, like especially in a cage when movement is so crucial. And obviously there's the advantage of being in a smaller cage, Blanchfield being the wrestler. But, you know, props to Macy Barber because I know she made that change to Team Alpha Male.
She's good. I got a really quick shout to Dono. Alex NYC, thank you for 199. Aaron, Jacoby, Andreas, safe parlay. I wish you nothing but great success and luck, bro. I think Bruno Lopes can win that fight. Thank you, Alex NYC, for 199. What do you think?
Bruno Lopes?
Hey, what do you think about Bruno? Honest call. Don't just, you know, toot my horn.
No, I think I leaned Jacoby for me personally. I'm not betting on it just because I think it's one of those fights that, like, especially at that weight class, it's a little anything can happen. But I really like what I saw out of Dustin Jacoby in his last. I forgot what it was when his last fight was, but I know it was pretty recent. So, and I honestly, I'm a big time in favor of fighters that stay active because not only they're fresh, and I think like in this situation, Dustin Jacoby knows that, and I know he's an older fighter. Like he needs to fight now to get the best job out of what he wants to do in his life and in his mixed martial arts career. If that makes any sense.
No, I get what you're saying 100%, bro. Cody, you're a good man. I always appreciate you coming in. We got a line of savages coming in. I
appreciate you bringing me out first, man. Thank you.
Always, Cody, my boy. See you, dog.
Shout out Finch, man.
Hey, shout out to Cody. Max Ursh Bischoff in the house. I had to give you got here early. I had to bring you in. What's up, my friend? You laying down, getting comfortable and shit?
Yeah, I'm just chilling. How are you doing today, dude?
I'm good, big dog. I'm good. What about you?
Shit, just chilling. I feel like this is kind of like I don't know, like a weird card. I feel like there's not too many like big names, but I do think there's going to be some movement in the divisions, though, especially the women's divisions with like that Chiasson. How do you say her? Macy Chiasson.
Yeah. You said it. Chiasson, yeah.
That fight, and obviously the main event, I feel like that's gonna shake up both divisions a little bit.
I feel like it's a big card for women's ranked fighters. There's some women's fights to keep an eye on. As far as the men's divisions, I mean, Gamrot and Klein, this is Klein's big chance. It's pretty good too. I like Jacoby and Lopes. I think they're looking to push Lopes, right? Can he go sleep at Jacoby or can he beat him? Then, you know, he gets that top 15 challenge. What are your thoughts on that fight?
Jacoby and Lopes? I mean, shit. From what I've seen of Lopes, he's a pretty insane chin. Wasn't he the guy in the Contender Series that almost got like flatlined and then like popped right back up and like?
He also did get flatlined once though on Contender. He barely knocked
Yeah,
it
that's
back.
where it's like I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like deceiving because I feel like Jacoby's got the ugly ass record, but like he's also got crazy hands and like a kickboxing career. I don't know.
No, it's valid, bro. What picks you got for me this week? What are you thinking?
They might be a little bit boring, but I feel like probably Chiasson, Gamer, and then Blanchfield. I feel like I don't know. I feel like the UFC fucking hates Mateusz Gamrot.
I think they do hate him.
They're just like he went from being the backup fighter for like what was it, Islam Oliveira to like getting like fed to like Dan Hooker. I don't know. And to be honest, even though I love Hooker, I feel like he kind of probably lost that fight.
Listen, that's a big claim, bro. So
Well,
you say
like, I
not
don't
beats
know.
Ľudovít though. That's good. I'm with you on that pick.
I just feel like his strength of schedule is way better than Ľudovít's. I mean, like gamers fight nothing but killers.
And Ľudovít's fighting Roosevelt Roberts last fight.
Yeah, like Roosevelt Roberts, bro.
Nah, I feel it, bro. I think you got a good parlay. I don't think that's really boring. I mean, you got Chiasson at close money, and then you got the co-main and main event. It's a pretty exciting parlay, I think.
Yeah, and then I don't know. I feel like this is like the co-main and the main. It's got like some pretty hated fighters. You got like Gamrot, and then for some reason I feel like everybody fucking hates Aaron Blanchfield now. Even though
I don't. Maybe I'm blind to it. I don't know. You know,
well, I don't know. I feel like the vibe is like, oh, Macy Barber, like she's so good, but like I don't know, who is she beat up? Like Amanda Ribas? Like the fuck?
Yeah,
I
she's
don't know.
small.
I feel
I'm
like
with it 100%. I think you're right. Blanchfield W, bro.
yeah, she's got. I don't know. I feel like she's way better. She might not be as like exciting, but I feel like she's way more talented.
I agree. I'm with it, bro. I like the calls, big dog.
Thanks, bro. I feel like I don't know. I'm gonna ask you one question.
Ask me whatever you want.
Can you kind of give a preview of how? I mean, obviously you don't want to give out your pick, but how are you feeling about this O'Malley Merab 2 situation?
I'm not trying to give you a pick. It's that I'm not going to say I have one yet. I like to make that pick Sunday. But if you're talking early lean, I got these weird feelings telling me O'Malley split decision. And we'll see if that sticks on Sunday. That's what I feel right now. O'Malley split decision.
Why are people saying that, though? It's like, what has O'Malley, like, changed or done?
Stop smoking all the reefer? I don't know. Maybe it's something. Maybe it's not. We'll see. Find out Sunday for sure, bro.
All right. Well, thanks, bro.
Hey, big dog.
See you
Peace out.
Or some shit.
For sure. You'll see me, bro. Peace out, Max.
Peace.
Up next, we got an OG. He's a former Moneyline replacement host. Shout out to him.
Yo, what's going on, bro? How you doing?
What the fuck? This is like a fever dream.
How you doing?
I feel like I haven't seen you in a long time, Pick'em.
Bro, I've been away, man. Just been busy with stuff, you know. But I'm back now. We're gonna do this. I'll drop some picks for you guys.
Have you been taking breaks? I've been trying to pay attention. I haven't seen as much live stream.
I mean, I wouldn't say I'm taking breaks. I can't really live stream every day, bro. You know, I've been busy with work. Then I'm like trying to eat healthy, make my own meals. Then I go to gym. So I've just been busy, bro. I get up in the morning.
Growing a little muscle. You look more jacked.
Yeah, it's taking time, bro. It's taking time. I mean, I'm not as fucking big as you, but I'll get there soon. I mean, it's all about consistency, you know?
Fuck yeah,
but yeah, how you doing, bro? How's Finch?
You and Finch? Finch is good too. He's in Hawaii, bro. He's on vacation. So we're doing Moneyline tomorrow night. Okay. I don't know what he's doing in Hawaii. He's living it up, I guess. Yo, Jared Staples, thank you for $4.99. What bet should I put 1,000 on?
Probably Gustafsson.
Fucking Gustafsson to win the Gamrot over. Grab your nuts and let's get a fucking W, Jared Staples. Thank you for $4.99, big dog. Fuck it. I like that for plus money. You could go Blanchfield in your lineup with somebody.
Oh, he's doing a lineup, drafting lineup? Okay.
I don't know. I thought he was talking about a parlay. I just assumed it's parlay. What do you got for him, Pick'em? You think Gustafsson?
I think he's going to win for sure, man. I like him a lot. At minus 160. I mean, I don't think he's like the cleanest striker. But obviously just the will to win, and Giles is like one foot in at this point, and I don't really think he's like you said in your breakdown, right? He's only taking this fight
7
he
days.
probably
you
has
said?
to at this point. Like he's taking this on short notice. Like, and even in the Malaf fight, he wasn't even trying to win that fight. Like I rewatched the fight back, and he wasn't even trying. So I feel like the same thing's gonna happen here. He's probably gonna stick and move, try to do outpoint Gustafsson, and I think Gustafsson's probably gonna like cut him off, and they're on the small octagon, right? That's gonna help him, I think. Put him in the clinch, land some elbows, knees, and stuff like that. So I think he's gonna knock him out second, third round. And I like him a lot. So we'll go Gustafsson money line. Then we'll do. I want to do the over 2.5 rounds in that Klein fight, but it's like you never know, bro, because Gamrot is really tough. He gets knocked down all the time, but he's getting up. He gets up every time, so like you never know. But it's like minus 300, so we'll do that over 2.5 rounds in the co-main. Gustafsson money line. I think that's pretty solid. And we'll do the over like 1.5 rounds in the main win. I'm not sure the lines are out for that right now.
Right now, the over 1.5. Let's see if I can find it for you. The over 1.5. See a minus 1,200 on Bovada.
Fuck that.
Oh,
we'll do the over. Like we'll do Blanchfield money line then. Let's do Blanchfield money line. The over 2.5 from the co-main and Gustafsson money line.
I like it. Hey, Paku, thank you for $5.
Bro,
he said he wants to get you in a
I'm not training right now. Maybe like in the future, maybe next year.
All right. Listen, he wants to get a little thickness. Thank you, Paku, for the 5. Get some size. I'm glad to see you, man. I'm glad to see you. I'm happy. So we're gonna get picks out. You're doing UFC back on it. June's a big month, pick 'em. If I'm you,
I'll definitely be covering the pay-per-view card and PFL. Right, I'm gonna be covering PFL. Is your brother covering PFL from now on? I see his breakdown, bro. It's sick.
Yeah, it's cool, man. You get my brother's vibe on here, so he's doing all the PFL on the channel. I'll be
Let's go, man. Yeah, like PFL's. They have a card coming up for like Tad, Gene, and Jack. I mean, it's obviously not really like a big card, but it should be fun though.
I think it's a good card though. I mean, I've been liking what PFL's been doing this season because they got rid of that fucking stupid season thing. They changed it to now doing it like a proper tournament. And for me, I found enjoyment in that, seeing a proper
Did you hear about Kevin Lee getting signed to PFL?
Oh shit, it's a
They're feeding him to Ghazi Rabadanov. I mean, that's pretty brutal, right?
That's a fucking L incoming. That's what it is.
Yeah, I wonder how much they're paying him to. Probably not that much.
70K? If he's lucky.
70K is not that bad, honestly. Do they really have money like that? I don't even know how they like make money at this point.
I don't know. We can only hope, pick them. I don't know. My man, I appreciate you coming through.
Appreciate you having me on, brother, as always.
Yeah, I'll have you on more, man. Come in every fucking Thursday. You're always welcome, dog.
For sure, bro.
It's Wednesday this week. This is just off time. Normally we do the show Thursday.
Yeah, I was just like finishing eating, so I'm probably gonna go eat.
Eat your thing, bro.
Right,
Peace out.
Have a good one. Later, guys.
Later, bro. We got the infamous and final guest of the day who tore his ACL.
God damn.
That's kind of crazy, bro. You tore your ACL on stream, which makes it awesome in a way, though. And now you're trying to recover. How you feeling?
Man, I wish I didn't do that shit.
You found confidence in these spinning kicks, bro. You thought you were fucking Taekwondo king.
Yeah. It's just that like an hour before that, I had just done squats at the gym. So it's like my ligament was probably like stretched, like kind of weakened. And then I'm fucking over here just throwing spinning kicks at the bag. Yeah. Like I'm fucking 19 or some shit. No, I'm 27. But yeah, fucking grade 3 tear. I'm probably gonna need surgery on that shit. Where's Trading Champ, bro? You're rich as fuck, bro. Help me pay for my surgery. No, I'm just kidding.
Listen, Trading Champ. Give this guy some investment strategies.
Sponsor me, Trading Champ.
Sponsor KZ. Got to remain the name. Got to train just once. Paku really wants Pick'em to get into MMA. Thank you, Paku, for the truth.
Get in there, Pick'em. What are you waiting for, buddy?
Pick'em in the fucking gi. We'll get him fighting, bro.
You can be just like me, bro. You can be just like me with a fucked up shoulder and a fucked up knee. You can be living the life.
Listen, man, you can be living that warrior's life, bro. Casey, you know what, bro? Your body just told you no to this fighting shit. I think that's the truth. Yeah, it's like you like it, but you just the body just said nah.
Yeah, exactly. It's like the spirit is willing, but the body is weak. You know,
the only way we're getting you fighting is we really load you up with steroids, bro. We're gonna have to get you on all this crazy shit. That's the only way, I think. HGH, fucking testosterone, but like not like a little bit. Like we're giving you like a bottle a week, dog.
Like
yeah.
Yoel Romero type doses.
Your traps are gonna be
Right.
like on top of your earlobes. It's gonna look strange. I think better option is just chilling, but it's up to you, man. It's up to you. It's up to you.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna recover. Everything's gonna be fine. The scream was funny. Hernano says, "Yeah, it sounded like a fucking video game death, especially in slow motion, just like."
I might have to save that audio, bro.
I
The
sent
lock goes down. That's it.
Yeah, like it's like from stream 5 days ago. The timestamp is like 109 or something, whatever the fuck. I showed the doctor that.
I have it right
video.
here, though. I have it on Discord right here. You want me to show it again with you here?
There's a like the live action version, not the slow mo, but like the live one.
Yeah.
I just resent it. Yeah.
All right, we'll watch it in live action. I see it right here. All right. Let me scroll down to it. All right, let's see.
You guys remember back in the day when Zhang Weili won that fight and she was like, "My name is Zhang Weili. I am from China. Remember me." You remember that shit?
Casey, you got to get me kicked off the internet with this shit. Holy fuck.
Now she speaks English now, bro. Shout out to Zhang Weili, bro.
She does speak good English. All right, we're going to react. This is going to be KZ's knee tear live on stream. Let's watch it together, KZ.
Sweet Jesus Christ. I mean, the fucking 1-2 head kick was clean, bro. And then boom, it's over. God, shit.
You got up quick, though.
Yeah, bro.
You got up quick, KZ.
And it didn't hurt that bad. Like in the moment, I was like, all right, yeah, that fucking felt weird. And then like I tried to throw another roundhouse kick, like standing on my left leg, and it like kind of bent out a little bit. I was like, oh shit, that didn't feel good. But it's like it wasn't like horrible pain, you know what I mean? So I was like, nah, I didn't tear it completely. You know, I probably like strained it or something.
That spin, bro. All your weight was going on that leg. Look at that.
I know, bro.
It
and then like
concave.
the bag was like it pushed up against the wall, so it's like it didn't just keep going. Like it just like I pushed down on the knee like from the wall. Like you know, it's just all sorts of terrible. And I threw like fucking 5 spinning kicks before that warming up, and then like on the, just like on the fucking exactly, dude. Before I got on the stream, I was just throwing those kicks, and then bro.
I'll be honest, I saw you throwing the kicks as I was talking to everybody else. I saw the warm up. I saw the inside access, and then he goes down. But you know what, bro? You get up like a champ. Fighters have stayed down. You kept swinging, bro. I have to say, I respect it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get this knee fixed like ASAP. Like I'm gonna maybe get surgery. Hopefully not. I'm gonna see what my options are. But it's like, I'm gonna recover. I'm gonna get this back to normal, and we're gonna be good, man.
I'm genuinely excited for you to get it back to normal. I feel bad that you tore that shit up, bro, because
sucks,
I don't know, man.
It is what it is.
You were having a great time.
Yeah.
Like, I think maybe you've been having too much fun on the streams. That's what's been happening. So this is like the universe. You listen, KZ, calm it down, you know? What was your girlfriend's reaction to this?
She was pissed, dude. Like, obviously, she's like, "Oh, you hurt yourself doing like acting like a dumbass on the stream." I'm like, yep, that's fucking exactly what happened.
Like, what can you say at that point?
Yeah.
Just not even
I mean,
saying.
at least I can stand. You know what I mean? I can't like walk totally 100% normally.
That's good, at least.
I'm not like completely crippled and shit. So it's like I can stand, which is crazy. I would have thought with like a grade 3 tear, it's like I wouldn't be able to do any of that shit. But it's like, you know, I can kind of like go for short walks and then like just rest and shit. But I'm not trying to get all like weak and stuff, you know, with like the muscular atrophy and all that other crazy shit. You know,
you got to get in. Paku said the reason you hurt isn't actually the knee; it was hip mobility. If your hips were more flexible, your knee wouldn't bend on the kicks. Interesting.
Probably, yeah. Okay. I mean, the technique just overall is just fucking shitty, bro. You know, I never learned how to throw like spinning kicks. It was just like from fucking playing the UFC games and like watching the UFC. I was like, okay, so yeah, and then watching Joe Rogan's fucking spinning kick tutorials. I was like, yeah, you can do that shit. I just learned how to like throw like roundhouses at like 3 months of kickboxing, but like none of those spinning kicks. I was just like, yeah, bro, this is how you do that. You fucking twist and turn.
They look pretty good. Flying knee competition right
you
now.
Know, they're all right until you fucking tear your ACL because you don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Hey, flying knee right now, KZ. Can we hit one?
No.
No. Trevor,
like I thought about it. I felt like I just like felt it. I was like, you know what? Like, let me fucking not.
No,
I tear my other one.
No,
I just
fuck that. We
tear the other ACL.
First thing, I don't need you crippled. I don't need your girlfriend fucking freaking out on you. I know behind closed doors he's getting yelled at and shit. So
no, it hasn't been that bad. Luckily,
that's all right.
You know,
good.
Yeah,
good. That's funny as hell. KZ, I'm hoping that you keep the streams coming. I'm doing a member stream after this.
Try, yeah.
So if you want to do one after that, if not, you let me know tomorrow. Just let me know, bro, whenever you're ready. I'm about to bring the last guest on, and then I'm going to start the member stream up.
Hell yeah. Well, yeah, no, peace out, people. I appreciate all the well wishes. You too, AJ. And I mean, shit, bro. I mean, it is what it is. I'm not just going to sit here and cry about it. I'm just going to recover and fucking move on with my goddamn life. It is what it is. You know, people have worse shit going on with their lives than me fucking tearing my ACL being a dumbass. So it is what it is, bro.
I'm glad you're mentally okay.
Yeah, it's all good, bro. I mean, fucking maybe post surgery, I might be all depressed, but like, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
We'll see.
But
KZ, peace out, big dog.
Peace out, bros.
One more, the final guest of the day, Stormy Normie. I wouldn't let you be denied, bro. You're my last guy, and I closed the gate. All right, everybody got locked up. They try to get in after you. They got banned, bro. They're sent out. What's
Thank
up,
you.
bro?
I appreciate it. What's going on, guys? I missed
bro.
you, AJ. I missed the UFC.
I know.
It's good to be back.
It's good to have you back, bro. You've been having some cool parlays. I know you're excited about your picks and everything like that, and I'm excited to hear what you got for me this week, bro.
Okay, man. Let's go to business right away. So the lock of the week for Stormy Normie, it's going to be Zachary Reese, guys. Okay? He's faster. He's taller. And he's just going to be better than him. Okay? He's going to fucking beat Humpty Dumpty. It's over for him. Okay?
Damn, no love, dude. Dushko got called Humpty Dumpty. He's not playing around. All right, Stormy. Okay, I like it. What else you got?
Okay, and AJ, I'm sorry, man, but for my dog, forget the ass or anything. I'm going with Macy Barber, man. I don't know.
Forget the ass, he said. I respect the man that says forget the ass. At least you're not just picking it based on the fucking glutes, you know?
Yeah, just I keep rewatching the fight with Erin and Manon, and I know Manon is just on another level and she's crazy, but dude, she made her look like she didn't belong in the UFC, man. And I just keep getting flashbacks of that. And I feel like if Macy's able to defend the takedowns, she could do it, man. She could.
Okay. Listen, I respect it. And you know, if you're wrong, I won't kick you when you're down. But if you win, you know, surely I'll shout you out, bro. I'll make you fucking feel some praise, dog, because you deserve it. It's a good pick. It's plus money tag. I respect you going savage, dog, with that call. And then what do you think about Bruno Lopes and Jacoby? What are your thoughts on that one?
Oh, yeah. So it's really interesting what the community is saying, but AJ, I'm with you with that, man. That could have been my dog too, but I don't know. Just with Jacoby, he could finish Lopes. That's the only thing I'm scared of because he did do it with Vitor, but I think Lopes is better than him and stuff. He's younger, you know, he could be faster.
Got some skills overall. Yeah, he's got a chance. I like the call. I think he's gonna win, bro. That's my side. We're gonna fingers crossed and hope for the best. You ain't fuck the fingers crossed, bro. I'm just excited to have fights back, dog.
Me too.
June is about to go crazy, Stormy Normie. I'm excited. We got good cards every week for the whole month. Then I got a vacation. The last week after
there we go.
Fucking week off, bro. I'm chilling. I might do some random live streams, but I'm fucking relaxing, bro. I'm going out of town to get a nice life reset. You know, I feel like I haven't had a break in a minute.
Sweet. Hope you
Let's
have a
go.
good one, man.
Big
All
dog,
right.
Stormy, my guy. Thank you for coming in, bro. Finishing off with a savage call. You got good takes, bro. You're very confident. You always bring good energy, my friend. I always appreciate that.
Good luck, everyone. Thanks for having me, AJ.
Stormy Normie, shout out to the boy. Dude's a fucking gem, bro. Comes through with a good attitude every fucking time. Excited to talk fist fights. Now, I am not done for the night. You guys know I have to do member stream following Late Night Live. Normally it's Thursday, but I had to play around with the content schedule and do it today. So I will be doing the member stream immediately following this stream, within minutes of this stream. So if you are not a member, the link is in the description if you want to join the member streams and things like that. Nice bullshit and banter stream. We'll have a good time and chill for about a half hour, maybe 25 minutes, depends, but something like that. Either way, there is a link to join it. If you want to be in the member stream, you should be joining right here. Bang, bang, bang. Come on in. I'll send it to the Discord as well. If you're not a member of the channel, all right, and you're just hanging out, you want to become a member, the link is right there in the description. But because I'm a nice guy, I'll just drop it in the chat as well. Bam, posted, bang. There you go. Bam, posted, bang. Did I not drop the member stream link? No, I didn't. I need to do it again. What the hell? Am I fumbling the bag tonight, chat? What the hell am I doing? Boom, member stream, send it. There it is. All right. Join the member stream. Come hang out with the boy. Come chill. Click on it right now. Smash the likes here. We got to see, did we hit the subscriber goal? Did we hit the subscriber goal? No, we did not, but we still actually beat what I initially thought. We hit 47,876, 4 shy of the goal, but we'll be hitting that in the next day or so. So make sure you guys hit subscribe if you haven't on your way out and you enjoyed the content. Hit the like button on your way out too if you haven't yet. I love each and every one of you guys. I'll be live with members after this, and I'll be back to the usual live streams mañana. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Love you all. Peace out. See you every day. Bye.